This morning felt too much for me. You know those days where it all just hits at once? Work, messages, people wanting things, that background hum of pressure. You can't quite name it. That was me today. The world just felt big and I could feel myself starting to spin, trying to hold everything in my head at once. Now when that happens, I run a simple drill. It's not glamorous, it's not new age and it's not soft, it's actually a form of meditation, the same kind practiced by those badass Buddhist monks who can sit for days in silence. And if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. I call it shrinking your world, and it's how I get control back when life feels like it's running me. And if you're feeling stuck right now, have a look at my 14-day Rut Buster immediate action group. Links in the comments down below. It's built for days exactly like this, when you need direction, structure, and a kick up the backside to start moving again. When everything starts to pile up, the temptation is to zoom out, to look at the whole mountain. And that's where we get lost, because the mountain's massive. You start worrying about next week, next month, next year, and before long, your brain is running simulations of every bad outcome imaginable. Shrinking your world is the opposite. It means pulling everything back down to what's directly in front of you. Not the whole race, not the whole plan, just the next step. It's like saying, I can't control the storm, but I can control how I hold the wheel. It reminds me of a race I did, 300 miles. I was deep into it, around halfway, maybe 150 miles left. And I was falling apart. I was tired, sore, freezing. Everyone around me looked fine, and I was convinced I was the only one breaking down. I started thinking, they're stronger than me. They've trained better. They're coping better. And the more I thought about them, the slower I got, because my head wasn't where my feet were. Eventually, I caught myself and thought, right, stop, bring it back. I focused on me, my breathing, my heart rate, my technique, the ground under my feet. I stopped thinking about the next 150 miles and just focused on the mile I was in. And sometimes, just the next 10 steps. And you know what? I started moving again. In the middle of the night, whilst others were fading, I found rhythm and I ended up finishing second in the whole race. That's what shrinking your world does. It doesn't make the race shorter. It makes the moment manageable. And when life feels like that race, relentless and overwhelming, most of us start pointing at what's going wrong around us. Work, other people, the world. But here's something to remember. When you're pointing at something else, there's always three fingers pointing back at you. It's a reminder that the only real control you have is you, your breath, your choices, your reactions, your focus. The outside world will always be noisy, but inside that noise, there's a smaller world, one you can actually manage. So here's the drill I use. It's my version of meditation. It's simple. Number one, breathe slow. Slow everything down, deep in, slow out. You're telling your nervous system, I'm safe. Shrink your focus, forget tomorrow, forget outcomes, just one thing. Maybe it's cleaning the kitchen. Maybe it's sending one message you've been avoiding. Maybe it's going for a 10-minute walk. Execute small. Do that thing fully, like a monk sweeping the floor. No multitasking, no rush. Number four, rebuild rhythm. Once you've done one thing, you'll feel a bit more control again. And that's the start. Do that for a few days and the fog starts to lift. And here's something I've learned. Everything in life is a bracket. It has a start and an end. No emotion, no situation, no storm lasts forever. When you're inside the bracket, it feels permanent. And if you spend too much time in your own head overthinking, analysing, running mental marathons, you stretch that bracket out until it feels endless. Shrinking your world shortens the bracket. It helps you move through it faster with less damage. So when things feel too much, remind yourself, you're just in a bracket and brackets close. So next time life feels too big, don't try to take it all on. Don't zoom out, zoom in. Shrink your world to what's right in front of you. Control the uncontrollables and trust that this moment, this bracket, will pass. And if you're finding yourself stuck or spinning your wheels right now, check out my 14-day Rut Buster immediate action drill in the comments down below. It's where we rebuild momentum together. Small actions, big shifts. And if you've been spending a bit too much time in your own head lately, watch my next video later this week. I'm going to be talking about how to break free of overwhelm and stop getting trapped in mental loops. Remember, don't be a